legal encounters with segregation during Army service as a second lieutenant, an experience which influenced the Dodgers' legendary president Branch Rickey to select Robinson for his heroic journey to withstand racism to integrate the national pastime. George Williams reporting.
Huge deal shaping up. Boston Celtics being sold for what would be a record-setting $6.1 billion to a group led by Symphony Technology Group managing partner William Chisholm. Breaking news and analysis, townhall.com.
After a gusty day, lighter winds coming at us tonight, and light breezes will persist through the weekend. Gradual warm-up, too. Tomorrow, a beautiful day. The winds are lighter. Temperatures warm to a high of about 70. All-day sunshine. Sunscreen if you're outdoors. We'll start 40s to 50 in the morning Saturday, followed by sunshine to partly sunny, middle 70s. Clouding over late in the day, partly cloudy much of it Sunday. Warmer, a bit more humid. The high going to the upper 70s. Ralph Sanji, WGSO. The North Shore Garden and Plant Sale is back. Join the St. Tammany Master Gardeners Association at the St. Tammany Parish Fairgrounds in Covington. Explore a vast selection of plants, garden tools, and expert advice from the LSU Ag Center. 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. Friday, Saturday, March 28th and 29th. Gate fee only $5. For more information, visit stmastergardener.org. That's stmastergardener.org.
The views expressed on Only Good Vibes News Network are solely those of its hosts and guests. They in no way reflect the views of WGSO AM 990.
Good people.
Good music.
Good food.
Good art.
Good energy.
Good information.
Good medicine.
Good time.
Good vibes.
Good news.
Welcome to New Orleans' Only Good Vibes News Network.
When it's dark, look on the bright side. When it rains, wait on the sunshine. Everybody likes getting them good vibes, 'cause everybody's got a heart on the inside. We could take all the hard lessons, that little loving, and turn them into blessings. Don't complicate it. Keep it simple. Just work hard.
Be nice to people. Yeah, you're right. Just work hard and be nice to people. We're back here with the Only Good Vibes News Network.
Look like I've been working hard because I got a suit on.
You got the suit on today. Hey, you could join us on the YouTubes. You can check us out on YouTube at Only Good Vibes.
Yes, you can.
We're live there. You can see us in the flesh as we record here. But we have faces for radio. I'm warning you.
We got a face for radio. Kobe, what's happening?
It's good. How are you?
Good, man. Good to see you, brother.
We got a brand new guy on the ones and twos today. Kobe is our producer now. Kobe, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Good Vibes. We're hoping you catch it over here.
Try.
Who dat? You know, this show is brought to you, Kobe, by NOLA Motorsports Park over in Avondale on the West Bank. On the West Bank.
Yeah, you're right.
So they have a lot of go-karts over there. They have axe throwing.
You can park your race car in a garage over there. You can rent the track and drive as fast as you want. No police, nothing.
You got that right. Yeah, no police. And you could pretend. I bet they could probably simulate that you're being chased. I don't know how good that would help
you might have to bring your own police car, but if you've got enough money for a race car, you probably could afford a police car too.
I was thinking, yeah, well, that's true too. So, Jamie, how you doing today, man?
What's doing on your great. Mind, bro? I'm having a good vibe day. I'm just having a whole good vibe day. I'm loving life. I got this record I'm putting out next month called Zeus that I recorded it last summer on a sailboat. I got that thing all coming into focus. I'm playing at the French Quarter Fest coming up next month. April 13th, I'm playing over there at
yes,
Mint
y'all.
For the songwriter stage. Good things in my good life right here at Only Good Vibes News Network on 990 AM.
There you go. Keep those vibes going. WGSO 990. And if you want to look at us, see our lovely faces and me taking off this suit jacket in about 10 seconds, you can look at us on Only Good Vibes News Network on our YouTube channel. And let's remember, we got a great price for you to subscribe. It's free.
It's free. And I'll tell you what, if you want to be part of the show, if you're just bored out there on the sidelines listening, you want to be part of the action, come lend us your voice. Give us a call, 504-556-9696. We always like to take calls here in the studio, especially when somebody's spreading a good vibe. And speaking of good vibes, boy, we have a good vibe this afternoon.
Yes,
We've got the original OG, Mr. Greg Ravy, is going to be here in the studio later on in the hour. And, of course, we always start at the top of the shop with some good vibe Zen cards with my man Rissa here, spreading the love. What do you got for us? Talk to me about them cards.
I got the cards that's gonna say the right hand and left hand. We always burn Palo Santos and Sage before this because Jamie and I just want to set the tone. We want to set the tone all the time to make sure that people understand that if you're having a bad day, a bad week, a bad whatever, you can always take one day out of the week, Thursday at 4 p.m., and tune into WGSO 990 AM and listen to all positive stuff in 1 hour. And we start
this could be your time to practice. You could bring a good vibe into the rest of your life just by practicing for an hour with us every Thursday.
That's right. And this is show number 7, season 2. So the card today is loyalty.
Bingo.
Loyalty. Become loyal to your innermost truth. Follow the way when others abandon it. Walk in the path of your own heart. Wow, that's
Love
cool.
it. Love it.
And in our right hand is harmlessness. All beings fear violence. All beings fear pain. When you see yourself and your brothers and sisters, then how can you bring harm to them, Jamie? How?
I can't, because that would be harming myself. And I'm not
Yes.
interested in self-harm. Some people might be, but that's just not my bag, baby. Not my bag.
Not the bag. So we always start off with that, and I may as well talk about the big 6 things.
Tell us
That's
about the
okay.
big 6 things.
So big 6 things is basically Jamie and I, we want to come here. We want to have you guys leave with something to arm you with the world. And the world can be perceived as negative. So a lot of times we want to give you something that you can have a bite size of and get some results, because we know if you get results doing something, it's going to spur motivation.
That's right.
So hopefully these 6 things you do whenever it starts to get stressful, you got to remember, always have empathy, humility, and compassion for yourselves first.
Those are the first 3: empathy, humility, and compassion.
Yes.
You have it for yourself, then you can start bringing those same 3 things
to
other
others.
people.
Absolutely. And then we don't really do that as highly motivated people. We do, but we don't do it as much as we should. I feel like we think we would be laying into like celebrating ourselves too much, but you need to celebrate yourself a little bit because you do work hard. You probably did a lot of things, Kobe and Jamie, just to make today happen. So you should pat yourself on the back. You should pour a little Gatorade on yourself and get crazy. Don't live there. Just keep it moving. And the last 3 is always help people, because helping people is going to be an inside job.
Help people, that's 1.
And that's actually number 4.
Well, that's 4, but
And
one
number
of the next
5,
3.
number 5 is always try to be better, Jay.
I'm always trying to be better at math.
Because Kobe, do you know anybody perfect?
Not at all.
You, Jay?
I do not. I knew a fellow was near perfect. Used to work here, Ron, but he's gone.
Jamie is also a comedian. He is a comedian. So we love Ron too, by the way. Ron, big shout out to you, brother. Who that?
We miss you.
Anyhow, so the next one is the favorite one. We always want to leave the world better than we found it. Now, how do we do that? Air, water, food. But what we want to dial down on is meeting a complete stranger for the first time and having a great experience with them, walking away, feeling like, wow, man, that was a really cool guy. That's what we're going to be saying about you, Kobe. Like today, we're meeting for the first time. We have a good experience. You go away like, man, those dudes were cool. Like, man, he was really cool. If we all went away and did that 4 or 5 times, fold each, wouldn't that be making the world better than you found it?
Absolutely.
So that's what we want you to do. We want you to go out, talk to people, and try and have a good time with the person. And you don't have to go any place with them. It could be at the post office, it could be at the gas station, it could be anywhere. Just have a pleasant experience with people. And those are the big 6 things that we say that you can do that's okay. And if you try them, we feel pretty confident that you're going to get some results mentally that's going to calm you down, and you're going to get some results that's going to get you motivated, because you're going to start having empathy and humility and compassion for yourself. You're going to start helping other people. You're going to start trying to be better, and you're going to start trying to leave the world better than you found it. So that is what we're talking about with this show all the time.
All the time. One thing that's really bringing a lot of good vibes in my life today is the fact that today is the spring equinox, the vernal equinox, they call it. It is one of 2 days in the year where the light and dark are exactly equal. There's 12 hours of light and 12 hours of dark. It marks the returning of the spring season, so we're full on spring. I had flowers blooming in my yard this morning, and it was just a really good vibe to be alive on this spring equinox. I'm hoping that the balance of light and day, on this very sacred day, brings balance into my entire life.
Hey, Jay, look, I'm telling you, man, you are a sunshine. You gave me a ride here today.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have nothing but good things to say about you. But what I do want to say to some people is this. If you have not, and I repeat, if you have not paid for your Sync season ticket yet,
Yeah, don't forget about that, huh?
You better pay today or you won't have them tomorrow.
Or you can call us over here at 556-9696 if you have some really good tickets, and just let us know which ones you're not paying for. We'll take care of those.
And especially if they're on the front row, we really will take those.
Hey, that sound means that we got to pay some bills. So we'll be right back. We got Greg Ravy coming up in the next segment.
Mr.
And
Greg
for the rest
Ravy.
of the hour,
Yes.
we're having a good time here today.
Hey, and remember, stay positive, folks.
Yeah, you're right.
Who that?
Are you looking for a unique New Orleans experience?
Check out New Orleans artist Frenchie, FrenchieLive.com.
Featuring original artworks, prints, and more. See it all at www.frenchielive.com.
Live event bookings are available. The gallery is open by appointment only.
And for private showings or parties, email info@frenchielive.com.
Experience the art and experience the artist. Frenchie Live. www.frenchielive.com.
Hey, do you ever wonder who really listens to talk radio? Or even, who is this new Lisa and why are we going live with her? And what does it mean to be unscripted? Hey guys, my name is Lisa Leonardi and I am the new talk show host of Live with Lisa Unscripted. My show is about living our unique NOLA life with a touch of inappropriateness and a ton of side-splitting laughs to get you home every Monday at 4 p.m. here on WGSO 990 AM.
Hi, this is Susan Berniker bringing you a new show, Health Connections, every Wednesday afternoon at 5 p.m. Doctors, researchers, authors, and more. Join me Wednesdays at 5 o'clock right here on WGSO 990 AM.
Real Talk with Revolution is back. Please join us from 11 to 12 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on WGSO 990 AM and streaming live at WGSO.com.
Join me, Jack Clegg, for the Jack Clegg Show every Friday afternoon from 4 to 6 p.m. only on WGSO 990 AM.
Broadcasting from deep within the Louisiana Purchase, beneath spacious skies, overlooking the fruited plain, and smack dab in the land of the free. The American Ground Radio Program with Louis R. Avalone and Stephen Parr, where freedom grows. Listen each weeknight from 7 to 9 p.m. with Louis R. Avalone and Stephen Parr here on WGSO 990 AM.
Tired of placing multiple calls to multiple vendors and getting the runaround? Turn to one resource who can get it done. Sir Speedy. We provide a wide spectrum of print, signs, and marketing services, all backed by more than 5 decades of experience. So when you need that new brochure, direct marketing campaign, or signage to promote your brand, give us a call at 504-586-9812 or visit us online at SirSpeedyNewOrleans.com. Everything you need, one resource, Sir Speedy.
Don't get stuck in boring talk radio. Give it a much-needed splash of laughs and a little Southern Louisiana flavor with Implicit Bias Radio. I'm Kavan Bordelon. Join the crew and I each Saturday morning from 7 to 9 a.m. as we give our thoughts on what's going down around the country. We'll crack open a fresh bottle of whiskey each week as we talk about what's swirling around in our heads and in the glasses. The Implicit Bias Radio Show, every Saturday morning, 7 to 9 a.m. on WGSO 990 AM.
What's up, my people? This is Derek Smoker Freeman. You're listening to the Only Good Vibes News Network with Jamie and Whistle right here on AM 990 in New Orleans. Yeah.
Louie. That's
All
our
right.
king.
That's a good vibe. Louie.
Louie. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Only Good Vibes News Network, your source for positive information. And we're brought to you today by, and every day this season, by NOLA Motorsports Park on the West Bank. And speaking of NOLA Motorsports Park on the West Bank, we have Speed Racer here. Greg Ravy here, who's going to be racing. And we got Greg on this show today for multiple reasons. He's a inaugural guest.
That's right. He was our first guest ever. He got us in the swing of things over here at the Only Good Vibes News Network. Welcome back, Greg. It's great to have you back on the show.
What's up, G Ravy? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm super excited to be hanging out with you guys.
Oh, right on, man.
We got
We're super
Babyface
excited
Nelson
to
over
have
here.
you. We have Greg back at this particular time because there's a huge event over at NOLA Motorsports Park this weekend. It is a race for his organization, the New Orleans Heroes, a fundraiser. It's going to be all chock full of celebrities. I know they're going to have the super fans out there. Who else is showing up to race out there, Greg?
Oh man, how much time do we have?
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Man, we have over 150 racers. Man,
Wow.
ranging from CEOs around the city, celebrities, local businesses, man, youth. So we have a jam-packed schedule, man, for sure.
That's awesome. It is 4:20, and you are listening to WGSO 990 AM. Only Good Vibes News Network.
Brought to you by NOLA Motorsports Park. And advertisement also brought to you by Trenas, Frenchie Galleries, and Jam NOLA.
Yeah, you right.
Soon coming, Heroes of New Orleans.
Oh, on the way. On the way.
Yes,
man.
sir. So, Greg, tell us about the idea of coming up with this race. How did that come to you?
Oh man, so the idea kind of been with me for a long time. I was telling a friend of mine when I was in college, we had to do this fundraiser at a Indy 500 race, and so I had the opportunity to sell pretzels at a race. First time, me going to a NASCAR race. It was super exciting, super loud, and I'm like, man, wow, this is crazy. And so, push fast forward, we have a partnership with NOLA Motorsports, and so. Yep, absolutely, man. Phenomenal partnership.
We love you, Laney and Ruth.
every summer we bring our kids over to NOLA Motorsports to do the go-karting, and we have a great time with them, man. And so the thought came to mind is like, man, what a great opportunity if we can bring this all together for a great cause for our youth. And so unfortunately, we had some budget cuts in our funding our program, and all of our program is stipend based. So we wanted to give our kids a raise for the hard work and dedication that they were doing in our program. So we thought what better way to come up with a great fundraiser, and that was the born birth of Race for a Cause.
Wonderful. I love it. I think that it's such a good cause too. The things you do with these kids on the West Bank cannot be overstated. You really have an amazing program. I got a chance to go over there and tour your facilities, and I was so impressed with just not only the quality of things that you have these kids doing. I mean, it's one thing to run an after-school program and you get a couple of sports balls together and you round the kids up and say, okay, play some sports ball, but you guys go so much further than that. You have facilities there to feed the kids. You have facilities there that are really anchored in modern technology, which is something that's really impressive for me. I've seen programs, crafting programs and art programs and stuff, but you are bringing it to the next level with 3D printing and remote control vehicle piloting and building. And I just really impressive stuff.
It's 20,000 square feet. Is that correct?
10,600 to be exact.
I added 10,000. I added a little
you can
bit
speak
on
that
there.
into existence. I received that.
I think I am. I've been
I
saying it for a
received
minute.
that.
It's 10,000 square feet, which is still a tremendous amount of space for kids to come. And like a lot of the kids don't actually have to be involved in the program or enrolled in the program. Is that right?
Oh, absolutely, man. We pride ourselves on being a community center, and so it's a community center for all. So all kids are welcome to come, check out our facilities and take advantage. Youth and families, and so we focus on youth and families. So anything we have access to, our youth and family access to as well. We do have 2 locations, one geared toward our youth program, and then another location, 1111 Newton, that's geared toward our family services. So,
Excellent. And tell us a little bit about the events on Saturday. What do we have planned?
Man, so we got a long day of fun and excitement and competitiveness and trash talking, man. So, but no, it's going to be a great day. We have some live performances by a few of our artists, Little Prince Charming. We have Kaz May. We have a brass band coming out, man, and a whole slew of people. I don't want to get into calling names, leaving everybody out, but definitely have a lot of that going on. We have food vendors. We have well over 16 food vendors out there to make sure we got everybody well fed. We have craft vendors going to be selling some of their items that they're crafted by hand. Awesome. We have a kids play area, what we call Kid Zones, spacewalks. We got a toddler area as well, and so man, we super excited about that. And then a car show. Slingshots, motorcycles, trucks, bikes, and a big grand finale is we have a go-karting race. Right? So it's starting to really feel like NASCAR weekend around here.
I love it. I think we actually have a caller who wanted to call in and ask us a question. So you got someone on the line for us over there? Mr. Everything. Put
Mr.
Everything.
Mr. Everything, you're on the line?
You're live on the Only Good Vibes News Network, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, I'm feeling the good vibes from all you guys today. I was so impressed with everything I heard about the Heroes Network.
Hey, you're going to be over there racing on Saturday. Is that right?
Oh, I'm going to be the fastest one in the pack.
Whoa, like I was going to say.
Already trash talk.
That's what I was going to say. What Greg was saying is going to be trash talking. I was like, I think the trash talking already started.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I've already bribed. I mean, I've already talked to the guys who. I know you like that one.
Got a guy on the inside.
No, I already had a little talk with the guys over there that run, like, give you a little tips on going in and out of turns. I told them, like, you guys are already didn't need any kind of talking. You don't like people talking to you. You just want to go and focus, or you just want to drive.
Yeah.
So I said, be sure not to discuss any of that. They're not into it. But I like that.
Don't
you
give
can
them
tell
any
me.
pointers, right?
Right. You can tell me. They said, don't ever press the brakes, Quaid.
Fully caffeinated and excited, so look out.
Oh, man, that's awesome, man. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
and look, we failed to mention that Mr. Everything is not only a good friend of the show, but he's also an advertiser. And we thank you for your advertising.
And a Saints super fan. You see him on
That's
TV with the sparkling gold hat on.
Mr. Everything, not everything.
I love New Orleans. I love all the people that do good in New Orleans, and I try to support as many of them as possible. So look out. I'll be there, and I'll be throwing some monetary support to the Heroes as well.
Oh, man. Thank you so much, man.
All
That's
right.
phenomenal.
And don't forget, that's what this is really about. We're talking a lot of stuff about the racing. This is really about the New Orleans Heroes and getting them the funding they need to continue their program helping with the kids. They have a website, heroesofnola.org. You can go right to the top of that. It's so easy. They just have a button that says donate now. That's how easy it is. Just go on your phone, go to heroesofnola.org, hit the donate now button, and you too can be a part of this wonderful project.
Yes, indeed. And I'd love to hear more about the STEM outreach, and I may even volunteer some time when I get some.
What? This guy, this everything. Listen to us. This means that we're going to go and listen to your voice talk about helping us to stay alive here. Thank you so much for calling us. And look, we wanted to tell you, how does it feel to be a demigod?
Oh, it's a lovely, lovely feeling. It's like you slide through life and people just smile at you everywhere.
That's what we like to hear.
We're going to go pay some bills. We'll
Drive
be right
safe,
back,
buddy.
with more Greg Ravy. We're
right.
talking all about this event over at NOLA Motorsports Park in the second half hour.
You gotta see to believe that I'm a changed man. I look up and do my rain dance. Give me love for the life of me. Hey, we know that I was not.
Hey, Jay, you hungry? Like really hungry?
Yeah, I'm in the mood for oysters. Hey, let's check out Trinos.
Oysters? I love oysters.
Trinos features a wide variety of local oysters. Charred, grilled, baked, and on the half shell, even the famous oyster roll.
Oyster log? I heard about that. You get 6 each of their signature baked oysters, plus 6 fried, all on a cypress slab.
42 oysters. We are going to love it. Trinos is located
in the Hotel Intercontinental, 444 St. Charles Avenue, right on the parade.
Sweet. When can we go?
7 days a week for lunch and dinner, plus a mimosa brunch on weekends and happy hour daily from 3 to 6.
Happy hour. Nah, you're talking my language.
Great drinks, great wine list. Award-winning chef Matthew Farmer leads a team serving the best seafood in New Orleans.
Trenas. Got it. Let's go.
Mark your calendars. The first New Orleans Pet and People Wellness Clinic for low-income pet owners is Sunday, March 23rd at the Healing Center, 2372 St. Claude Avenue. For $50, your pet gets all vaccines, plus 6 months of heartworm and flea prevention. People get COVID and flu shots, basic health screenings, and chat with physicians. Dogs leave with toys and treats, humans non-perishable foods. Pet must be pre-registered. People just show up. The Inner Pup, THEINNER
Hey folks, it's Jeff Cruier. I've been with WGSO for 17 years as host and now president and general manager. WGSO is a community-based radio station, a nonprofit, locally operated. We believe in cultivating local talent and emphasizing local programs. If you have an interest in hosting your own program, then we have some prime spots available for you. Take advantage of this great offer. Email me at jeff@wgso.com or call me at 504-669-6076. Come fulfill your radio dreams at WGSO.
Louisiana Radio Network, I'm Colleen Crane. Today, President Trump has started the process of dissolving the Department of Education with an executive order. The cut will require an act of Congress, and it has the support of House Majority Leader Steve Scalise. The Metairie representative says the federal government has not gotten a good return on the money that it spent on education since 1979, when the department was established.
As they've hired thousands and thousands more people in Washington, the actual test scores of our kids back home have gotten worse.
11 people working at the Port of Lake Charles were arrested last week because they allegedly lacked permanent legal status to be in the United States. Louisiana State Police and the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement made the arrest and say they resulted from an investigation into illegal hiring of unauthorized workers. Those arrested were from Mexico, Ecuador, and Nicaragua and were employed by contractors or tenants working at the Port of Lake Charles and not employed by the port. LRN.
Teens are using social media to buy what they think are prescription pills, like Oxy, Xanax, or Adderall. But these pills are actually made with a cheaper, stronger, and more deadly synthetic called fentanyl. You cannot see it, smell it, or taste it. Naloxone and fentanyl testing strips are available for free through many community service organizations to help prevent opioid overdose. Carry naloxone and know the signs of an overdose. If you or a loved one needs help, go to opioidhelpla.org. Brought to you by the Louisiana Department of Health.
I'm Richard Fontenot, president of the Louisiana Farm Bureau Federation. While I'm a fourth-generation rice and soybean grower, you don't have to be a farmer to be a Louisiana Farm Bureau member. Membership has its benefits, from discounts on car seats, hotel rooms, and rental cars, to access to insurance you can count on to be there when you need. Plus, a whole lot more. We're 145,000 members strong, and we want you to join the Louisiana Farm Bureau family.
Visit lafarmbureau.org. The Louisiana Farm Bureau Federation, the voice of Louisiana agriculture.
Are you tired of the same old weekend routine? Looking for something new and exciting?
To get ready to rev your engines at Throttle and Swing, the ultimate entertainment destination at NOLA Motorsports Park.
That's right. We're talking an 80 configuration go-kart track that'll have you feeling like a pro racer.
But that's not all. We've also got a brand new 18-hole mini golf course and a state-of-the-art arcade.
Delicious craft pizza kitchen and a full bar. Think unique cocktails, gourmet coffee, and a perfect place to refuel after all the fun.
Plus, relax in our outdoor lawn area with the playground, live music stage, a huge television for watch parties, and free Wi-Fi too. It's perfect for work or play.
And if you're planning a party, Throttle and Swing can handle it. Any size gathering, we've got you.
So, what are you waiting for? Head over to NOLA Motorsports Park on the West Bank and experience the unparalleled excitement of Throttle and Swing.
Throttle and Swing at NOLA Motorsports Park. Get your adrenaline pumping.
Are you looking for a unique New Orleans experience?
Check out New Orleans artist Frenchie at FrenchieLive.com.
Featuring original artworks, prints, and more. See it all at www.FrenchieLive.com.
Live event bookings are available. The gallery is open by appointment only.
And for private showings or parties, email info@FrenchieLive.com.
Experience the art and experience the artist at Frenchie Live. www.FrenchieLive.com.
Hey Jay, you hungry? Like really hungry?
Yeah, I'm in the mood for oysters. Hey, let's check out Trenas.
Oysters? I love oysters.
Trenas features a wide variety of local oysters. Charred, grilled, baked, and on the half shell, even the famous oyster roll.
Oyster log? I heard about that. You get 6 each of their signature baked oysters, plus 6 fried, all on a cypress slab.
42 oysters. We are going to love it. Trenas is located in the Hotel Intercontinental, 444 St. Charles Avenue, right on the parade route.
Sweet. When can we go?
7 days a week for lunch and dinner, plus a mimosa brunch on weekends, and happy hour daily from 3 to 6.
Happy hour? Nah, you're talking my language.
Great drinks, great wine list, award-winning chef Matthew Farmer leads a team serving the best seafood in New Orleans. Trenas.
Trenas. Got it. Let's go.
So, coming back.
This hour of programming is brought to you in part by me, Mr. Everything. Don't settle for anything. Ask for everything. Who dat?
Was Mr. Everything.
That's right. He called in. Hey, you could call in too. Hey, you don't have to be Mr. Everything to call the show. 504-556-9696. We're talking here live in the studio with Greg Ravy from Heroes of New Orleans about the up-and-coming race at NOLA Motorsports Park this weekend on Saturday. Greg, what's up, man?
Man. Just super excited, man. Anxious to have a great time, man.
Dude, we are definitely brought to you guys by NOLA Motorsports Park on
no
the
doubt
West
about
Bank. And the thing is, Greg Ravy, you are like a bookend to NOLA Motorsports Park. Like Laney introduced you and I.
Absolutely.
And
man.
Laney's a really good dude, and he's a very special person to me. And to
Laney's the
Greg.
type of person who really sees things that need to be done in our city and in our community and then does them. He's not just the type of person who goes around complaining about things. He's the type of person who takes action, and it's great to have people like that in our community.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
I mean, he was really instrumental in getting us to start this show and instrumental in helping you with your Heroes of New Orleans project as well.
And look at us. I like to think that we're like kids that are making him very proud.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I know that he'll be there this week, and I love it. When I went over there that facility keeps getting better and better. Like that golf course, that really,
nice.
That was really sweet. I can't wait to get in there and get after some people.
The putter golf challenge. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it.
Yeah. So, Greg, one of the things that I was thinking about with you is I wanted to ask you a question about what really was when the moment when you were like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to help kids.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I knew that way early on, man. Especially with my upbringing, my past, the community that I come from. It was a no-brainer for me, man. And the minute I realized from my mentors that the person who complained the most, usually got all the answers. So they should just get to work.
I like that one.
It's true.
The person with all the answers is doing the person that's doing all the complaining has all the answers. So you may as well get to work. Wow. That's powerful. That's like almost saying, don't be upset by the work that you didn't do.
Yeah, for sure. yeah, absolutely. So, I looked at it, thought and say, like, well, I better get to work, then, man. There's a lot of things I see need fixing.
I know I'm happy. I know a bunch of kids are happy. I've seen some that's because they're just excited. And the facility, every time I go there, it always looks like you're doing something more. You had a church connected. You had like a garden. You guys had washers and dryers.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a game room. You guys have we want to actually, Jamie and I was wondering if we can utilize that podcast room, man. That
the
thing
podcasting studio is great over there.
Yeah.
Wow. No half stepping.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I always say, man, youth is always, you're only good as your options. What options you have, man. We got to do our best to try to give our young people many options as possible, expose them to many opportunities and things out there as possible, because, especially, a lot of our people in our community are limited.
Yes.
They're limited, to seeing, drug dealers, basketball players, football players, and it's just bad things. And so, who better to bring them outside of that box and show them, there's a whole world out there and a whole ton of things that they could be doing. versus what they're surrounded by. So for sure.
And one of the things that I wanted to say very clearly, and Jamie, I know he feels the same way about this. There's anything that we can do ever. Like we bringing you on here, we immediately knew that when you had this, we wanted to have you on, and it was kind of serendipitous for him and I to be like talking about this great thing happening that you have done, and we have built this relationship between us. And not only that, but you are our first guest, which really it kind of made me feel like, wow, there's almost not even a whole calendar year, and Greg's so good with all the things that he's doing. You're the first repeat guest that we had.
That's right. So, and we'll have you back in season 3 too, because I know you're not giving up. I know you're not stopping.
No,
this is a go program.
He's got all the answers, man. Why would he?
No. Well, I would just contribute that, man. Definitely, to just being surrounded by a great support system, having a phenomenal, hard-working team, man. Shout out to the whole Heroes of New Orleans staff, man. I'm just a messenger, man. And so I just can't. I wouldn't be here without the support of those people, man. So for sure, they do a phenomenal job.
It takes a team to achieve the dream. There's no doubt about that.
You cannot do nothing this big by yourself, man. There's no way.
Well, I gotta be honest, Greg. I love everything about this, man. Like I love talking about it. I love having you on here, and I don't rarely. Sometimes I do for the right causes, but I rarely, get in a costume, the Whistle Monster costume. For those you don't know, I do wear a suit every day, but I also wear another suit. I might add. a sing suit. And I'm gonna be in that suit along with Cyber Saint, Mac the Quack, Mr. Everything, Sean Payton stunt double, and we are going to get after it.
Absolutely.
And I'm telling you, Greg, you have doing a lot of things for a lot of people in this community. But for me to be able to beat down the super fans in a go-kart race,
I'd really I want to see all these people out there.
Jamie's racing for Only Good Vibes News
and
Network.
I'd like to see everybody out there on Saturday, but I'm afraid that I won't be able to see you because you're all going to be behind me.
Like I don't even know. I mean, I don't know if you can even get into that. I mean, the Ayatollah of NOLA. He ain't been coming out lately.
Coming out.
Well,
I can't get in that round. I'm in the CEO round, not the super fan round.
So man, we definitely excited, man, to have each and every one to participate. We know how important you guys are, how big y'all schedule are. Giving up a Saturday to come hang out with us.
Oh man, and look, not only is this dude is like babyface Nelson, but he's very humble. He's a humble guy. Like we really would. Greg, I mean, Jamie and I, we love kids, man. We'll do anything for kids and older people, and we like to help people. And that's what you guys do. You help people over there, man. And I always beat this one to death, I feel like. But the fact that you don't have to be signed up for the program to benefit from them is just such a great thing. And for people who want to raise money for that seems like, I know not raising money is always easy, but I'm telling you, like, that's a really good one. If they know that they can almost have an ulterior motive about it, they may need to use it sometimes. Their house may be gone, or they may need to have their kids go and do some things. And you guys are like, the door's open, regardless if they pitched in or not. Man, that's a beautiful thing, Greg.
I just want to remind anybody who just joined us that we are talking about an event this Saturday at NOLA Motorsports Park to benefit the Heroes of New Orleans. You can go over there. It's an all-day event. There'll be races and all sorts of fun things happening the entire day this coming Saturday. And you can come out there and have a good time. Your good time will help support a program that helps just youth and families in need on the West Bank and helps them do all types of amazing things.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thank you.
So, Greg, anybody you wanted to last minute ask, do they want to get in a race, or you want to send out any challenges to some people that who are you racing, Greg? That's what, I'm racing against.
So I'm in the CEO race, man. I'm gonna try to do my best, man.
So you putting this guy in the CEO race?
I don't have my race schedule in front of me, man.
We'll see who's racing.
We'll definitely see who racing. But man, I'm in the CEO race, man. I'm excited to go up against some of our CEOs in the city, man.
Who's your biggest competition? You feel?
Oh man, the grass.
That's an important one. You got to stay out the grass. They tell you not to drift the cars out there, but sometimes we do.
If I can stay out of the grass way, man, I might have a shot at it, man. So, but no, I'm just super excited just to be in that atmosphere, man, and be able to have the opportunity to network and just hang around with some people, some friends, some family, man, and just have a good day, man. So I'm already, excited.
So what time can people get out there to start seeing the actual races? I know you got music, you got food and everything. What time is the actual races?
So this is going to be a well-attended event, man. We have already done over 400 tickets on Eventbrite. And that's just people who signed up on Eventbrite. It's not even counting people who just going to come. Who had Eventbrite.
That says a lot about you, buddy.
So we have over 150 racers. So
Greg, stick around. We're going to talk to you more about this in our final segment. We're going to have to take a little break and pay some bills here, and we'll be right back with Greg Ravy. We're talking about the NOLA Motorsports Park event this Saturday over in the West.
Who that? Go pay for those tickets. Are they going to be gone? Bye-bye.
Music is all I got, babe. I'm gonna find some way to make it. Music is all I got, babe. And I want you to come on.
Are you tired of the same old weekend routine, looking for something new and exciting?
Then get ready to rev your engines at Throttle and Swing, the ultimate entertainment destination at NOLA Motorsports Park.
That's right. We're talking an 80 configuration go-kart track that'll have you feeling like a pro racer.
But that's not all. We've also got a brand new 18-hole mini golf course and a state-of-the-art arcade.
Delicious craft pizza kitchen and a full bar. Think unique cocktails, gourmet coffee, and the perfect place to refuel after all the fun.
Plus, relax in our outdoor lawn area with the playground, live music stage, a huge television for watch parties, and free Wi-Fi too. It's perfect for work or play.
And if you're planning a party, Throttle and Swing can handle it. Any size gathering, we got you.
So, what are you waiting for? Head over to NOLA Motorsports Park on the West Bank and experience the unparalleled excitement of Throttle and Swing.
Throttle and Swing at NOLA Motorsports Park. Get your adrenaline pumping.
Are you looking for a unique New Orleans experience?
Check out New Orleans artist Frenchie at FrenchieLive.com.
Featuring original artworks, prints, and more. See it all at www.FrenchieLive.com.
Live event bookings are available. The gallery is open by appointment only.
And for private showings or parties, email info@FrenchieLive.com.
Experience the art and experience the artist at Frenchie Live. www.FrenchieLive.com.
Hi, this is Kate Delaney from America Tonight. The show kicks on at midnight, and I'm loving the overwhelming support in New Orleans. What a group of fantastic listeners here on WGSO 990 AM. Join me every morning to catch up on what I call the buzz in your backyard and mine. You'll hear some of the most interesting people on the planet from the world of business, politics, sports, and, well, just intriguing people with a story to tell. If you're around, give us a call. Don't worry, I'll spit out the number plenty of times on the air. Let's agree to meet at midnight right here on WGSO 990 AM in New Orleans.
Hi, this is Susan Berniker bringing you a new show, Health Connections, every Wednesday afternoon at 5 p.m. Doctors, researchers, authors, and more. Join me Wednesdays at 5 o'clock right here on WGSO 990 AM.
Hello, this is Jack Clay. I want to thank all my listeners and the support I get here at WGSO for making our program, The Jack Clegg Show, successful. Along with that success has come a change in time zones. No, we're not moving to the Pacific time zone, but we are changing the time of our show. Now, for the immediate future, we will be 4 to 6 p.m. every Friday afternoon. Callers are welcome. That's The Jack Clegg Show, Fridays at 4 p.m. Thanks for listening.
Hey guys, this is Lisa Leonardi, the host of the new show Live with Lisa Unscripted, every Monday at 4 p.m. drive time here on WGSO.
You might be afraid to speak out for fear of cancel culture or losing your job. Christian Garrick Show on WGSO is your platform. Noon to 2, weekdays, right here on 990 AM WGSO.
What's up, my people? This is Derek Smoker Freeman. You're listening to the Only Good Vibes News Network with Jamie and Whistle right here on AM 990 in New Orleans. Yeah.
You got the accent, your way to positive, eliminate the negative. That's on to the affirmative. Don't miss and miss it.
Don't mess with Mr. In Between, bro.
Nah, bro. Latch on to the affirmative.
latch on to it. So, Greg, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, you're attuned to Only Good Vibes News Network.
Brought to you by Noble Motorsports Park
on the West Bank. And if you want to call in and jump in and talk to Greg and trash talk if you're another driver and you're racing against him, the number is 504-556-9696. And if you're listening on the radio, you can stream us all over the country at WGSO 990 AM. And if you want to look at our face, you want to see Greg, you want to size us up, you can look at our YouTube channel. And it has a really great price. We dropped it down to free. It's
Zero.
free. Just to go
Zero.
ahead and subscribe. So, Greg, welcome back, buddy.
Thank you so much for having me, man.
This is the last little piece of the show here. So we want to make sure we ask you, how many races are there, and like what does it look like? How's the lineup look?
Okay. Okay. So cool. I'll run through them. So we have the CEO race. We have the celebrity race. We have the youth race. We have the local business race. We have the local heroes race. We have the first responder race, social media influencer race. We have the Jim Hall and Associate race, Robert Royal race, and the Bonneville Bank race.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Holy cow. So
then do the winners face off? The winners of all the heats face off?
So each race have a first place and second place trophy. And so all the action stays within that race.
Within
Yep, within that race.
Look
so
out.
wait a minute. So let me just ask. Let me just focus on myself for a second. So, is it going to be just super fans in our race, or are you going to be having some other super fans that we don't know about that you may be bringing in some, what's your boy's name, Pierre the Pelican, or
No. The super fan race is what it is.
Oh yes. Do you have a picture of the first place trophy? No,
Let's not get ahead.
I want
of
to put it
ourselves.
in my window every day.
Training. He's over here training. Hey, you just drive the car. You don't have to actually.
Okay. All right. So the CEO. So I'll be honest. I am excited about the super fan race, but I am really more excited about the first responders race. Can you tell me like some of the first responders, like it's going to be ambulance?
So we got EMS in there. We got police officers in the first spot. We got firefighters in the first responder race. So anybody who have first.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. What time was that one start?
It's a mixed bag. You gotta come to the race.
You gotta come to the race.
Right, there you go. I like it.
That's it. So yeah, but as we were building out the races, man, we definitely want to include everybody. We want to highlight those people who take care of us every day.
Amen.
For sure, we want to highlight some of those local businesses and let the people know what's going on out there. And also, we open it up because one of the biggest things for me was a lot of time you go to these events and you're looking at all the super fans and you're looking at all the important people. We have a celebrity race as well, I failed to mention. But this is one of them things that you can come and participate. You have the opportunity to come participate, get on the track and hang out and, just get in that space, man. So that's one of the biggest things that we want.
So how does the tickets look like? I think I heard a rumor that it might the some of the things may be sold on so people can still get tickets.
Yes. So the tickets are free on Eventbrite. We just added 100 more tickets. So up till now we sold over 400, I think, and 30.
Whoa!
Ticket where we gave away 430.
It's going to be
tickets.
tension.
It's going to be.
It's going to be a lot of people out there.
It's going to be a lot of people, and that's not even including the people just going to show up.
Right, and they'll all be watching. So you're going to have a real audience when you're out there whipping up those super fans.
Dude, I feel the pressure. I better go. Is the track open? Can I go over there and practice right now?
Oh man, all practice time is up. It's showtime.
No practice time.
Greg, we got a couple of standard things we like to ask our guests to find out just what kind of New Orleanian you are. I'm going to start you off with the one you usually use at the top. Are you Jazz Fest or Mardi Gras?
Oh man, that's a good one. Jeez, man.
That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. That's what these questions about, Greg.
So man, that's a good one. I'm gonna just go with Jazz Fest. Man.
Oh my man!
All right.
We've been getting a lot of Mardi Gras lately. So it's good.
Yeah. Mardi Gras is more for the family, man. Jazz Fest, I get to hang out with my guy, man. We do it every year. So
okay, so what's your favorite parade to watch?
Nine Top. I'm a West Bend guy. I got to stick with that, man.
All
So
right.
I won't be able to go back home.
We had Blaine Kern's son Brian on, and we were talking to him about parades. We thought he was going to say like Rex or Muses or something. He went straight West Bank. He's like, I like the parades on the West Bank. He's like, that's where I came up. That's my people over there.
Yeah.
I used to ride in the Alla all the time.
Nice.
All the time, bro.
Nice.
And so king cakes, Greg, or beignets?
Man, where you guys get these questions from, man? Some of these questions that get you, man. Ran out of the city, man. I got an event on Saturday, man. Wait.
Why you didn't say beignets? You eat beignets at my place all the time.
I got a text, man. We just dropped down to 300. So, no. I definitely have to go with king cake because you get more, man. So,
Okay. Okay.
Do you have a favorite king cake?
Yeah, man. Yeah, anyone you put in front of me. It
Anyone,
could be
all right.
original. It could be
The one he
strawberry.
likes is the one on his plate.
The
That's
one on my plate.
Okay, we're gonna get you out with this one here. So, what's your favorite food to eat in New Orleans, and what's your favorite drink?
Man, so my favorite food in New Orleans, man, you guys are tough. How do you pick a favorite food in New Orleans, man? I earned this. What I have right.
Some people just pick whole categories. One guy just said, "Well, fried chicken."
Yeah. Okay. So
That was out.
So a lineup or any lineup of po' boys, man.
All right, po' boys.
Yeah.
Po' boy. Okay, now how can you go wrong with a po' boy? So, your favorite new spot to eat and your favorite old spot that's not here.
Oh, that's a new one.
Man, old spot that's not here no more. Geez. Okay, well, I'll say new spot, man. The Willie Mays. Is it Willie Mays?
Yes.
Yeah. The fried chicken over there.
That's the
man.
old spot then. That's
But they're still here. But they're still here.
Yeah,
They're in a new they're in a new location, but it's like one of those things that ain't there no more. What's your favorite?
Oh man,
I miss Eugles. It's just me and just me.
He got it. We're gonna ask you to conduct these questions next, buddy.
Oh man, that's a tough one, man.
Greg does not want to ruin the attendance on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to
He's
remind
like,
everybody who's listening. I want to remind everybody we are talking about an event happening Saturday at NOLA Motorsports Park, benefiting the Heroes of New Orleans. We've got Greg Ravy in here, the founder of Heroes of New Orleans. Thank you so much for being on the show today, Greg.
Greg, man, listen, thank you so much for loving New Orleans. You're a New Orleanian, and I know that you're doing this from the bottom of your heart. But as another New Orleanian who really, really came up a lot like you came up, man, and it is the best thing. And I try and get not to be emotional about it, but it's the best thing we can do is invest in our kids, man. The kids and all sorts of people in New Orleans. We want to invest in them, but it's really important for people who are really having a difficult time in New Orleans. Yeah. But thanks, Greg.
I want to remind everybody that the world is full of good people like Greg Ravy over here, and if you don't see one,
be one.
Absolutely, man. Can I run out my sponsor real quick?
Yes, hit him up.
All right. Quick shout out. Thank you to NOLA Motorsports, Throttle and Swing, IMTT, Walmart, and our state rep, Delisha Boyd. Thank y'all so much for taking the top sponsorship spot and making this all possible.
Who that?
Produced by Jamie Bernstein. Special thanks to all of our listeners, sponsors, and WGSO Radio.
And we also want to give big props to BJ Russ for doing so much behind the scenes and Chris Berry for his unwavering support.
If you have a good news, good vibe story, please contact us at jb.ogbnn@wgso.com. We might just feature you on the air.
Thank you so much for listening to Only Good Vibes News Network. You make your world. Make it good.
Thank you.